Hi and welcome to episode 64. We are taking the Bluelandy out of Cape Town and exploring the beautiful coastline all the way until Jeffreys Bay. We will try to camp in nature as usual, surf and enjoy the weather. At least that was the plan. We are not in the parking where we were kicked out again. Even though the Bluelandy was fixed, we had still so much to do in Cape Town before we could leave east. Something we love to do is scout surfing. It is not always possible, but we love staying with locals. Nick was really nice and accepted us last minute. And we enjoyed some cozy days in amazing company. It was also a great chance to catch up with the videos. And perfect to deal with our very long to-do list. We just came to Orms to pick up the cameras. Really bad news. They cannot repair the ADD, the main DSLR camera that we use to record really most of our videos. Got damaged by water, and they don't want to repair any camera that has that kind of damage, because they know even if they repair it in the future, there could be new problems arising. So yeah, Canon to get a bad reputation after a repair. So they don't really even try it, which means we will have to get a new camera. And that's absolutely out of our budget. And we are considering now a second-hand with the risk involved. But it might be the only option we have. The other small G7X Canon that was completely scratched in the lens. It is too expensive to change the lens. They say most of the time it's pretty much like disassemble the whole camera, and it is too expensive to do this repair. So it's not worth it also to repair that one. So we are right now only with this Sony, and we need to live with it until we find a solution. We moved all around Cape Town, trying to find gear. After days trying to get a second-hand camera, both in Orms and Facebook Marketplace, and failing, we paid a visit to Cameraworld. This time we scored. A second-hand Canon 90D in nearly new state. Even the salesman was shocked to have what we needed. It's perfect because we are very familiar with the settings, and all the lenses and extras fit perfectly. The hunt for a wetsuit took also quite a bit, but after checking what feels like hundreds of stores, we found the perfect fit for me, and we could surf once again together. With the basics sorted out, we finally could leave towards the east. Betty's Bay was a beautiful surprise. We didn't know it at the time, but this charming coastal town was one of the most welcoming of the whole region. We continue east, enjoying the drive and stopping once in a while. Yesterday we drove from Betty's Bay to Grotto Beach, I guess 50 kilometers or so, and we had some dinner, very nice. We pop up the roof, and at around 10 security came and just kick us out of the place, saying we will get even fined if we while camp there. So we decided to go back all the 50 kilometers to Betty's Bay to the same parking we slept the day before, and it was terrible. Like, it was so windy, 50 kilometers per hour winds. Like, we had for a couple of hours the pop top up, and Kai said like, no way, it's going to damage the canvas, so we should close. And it was raining while we were trying to put everything down to sleep, and we slept inside. Not so comfortable,
with the boards inside.
Yeah, with the boards inside. So yeah, it was interesting, but at least it was silent and the car didn't move that much, because before the car was just rocking from one side to the other one side. So we had some breakfast here at Coffee on Clarence, and we are going back east again, and maybe we go to Cape Aguhlas today, so the southernmost point of Africa. We just literally stopped so I could have a shower. I really needed one, and we were just crossing inland, and there's nobody around, so I decided this is a good place to have a shower, and now I feel a lot better. Never underestimate the power of a shower, especially a warm shower. Back to the coast. Once here, we visited Cape Aguhlas to be able to say we were at the most southern point in Africa. And as always at the coast, we had to go eat some local seafood. Our main goal for this part of the journey was to surf. But we have not been lucky at all. We only found wind. We are in Steel Bay. Tomorrow there should be maybe some surf here. At the moment it's too windy, too messy. Still don't know if we are going to stay around. Maybe we actually decide to go all the way to J Bay. The weather is not cooperating at all, so no idea. It will stay or continue. We are a bit tired of dealing with the weather and cannot really relax outside because it's either too windy or too cold. We re-parked the car in another spot and it's not so windy anymore. We're going to have some dinner, very light.
That's mine, that's Irati's.
No, let's have some salad. We had lunch pretty late, so that's okay. A big salad, it's okay for dinner. This stretch of coastline is stunning. We are in love with it. But as we expected, it is pretty challenging to wild camp anywhere. As most of the land is privately owned or protected, wild camping is generally not allowed. Good morning. The sun is coming out and we are in a beautiful place. We are not in the parking where we were. We were kicked out again yesterday. So somebody saw us when it was already dark and called the police. The police was really nice. I don't think he would have said anything, but since somebody called, we had to leave the place. We had to drive around 20 to 30 kilometers east, and we just took one of the roads that went down to the coast. And knowing South Africa, this place for sure is private or protected, so we are just packing and leaving as fast as possible. Oh my god! A lot of dolphins! And I don't have the other camera with me. We are not being successful at all in finding waves around the coast. They don't really work well, or the places that it should work, looking at the swell and the height, and so they actually don't work well. And there's nobody in the water. So we are trying to go even more east and maybe just find a place for tonight and then tomorrow check again. We decided to stay at a camp today. So we don't need to take care of where we're parking, if it's allowed or not. Yeah. A bit tired of that. sausages with pumpkin and onion, isn't it? Yeah, Kai did it today. Also cabbage salad, and that's it. By the way, something I discovered in Africa, I think it was in Zambia the first time. I love this thing.
I think it's Malawi.
No, I discovered in Zambia. Wait. Maybe you're right, it was in Malawi. I discovered this in Malawi. It's, I don't know how to pronounce it. Mango achar? Achar? It's so good. It's so good. We are going towards Robben Island. Nick from Cape Town recommended us to do this hike, so this is what we're going to do today. We don't have any hope regarding waves, so it's a good thing to do today to get a bit of movement in our bodies. It's clear he wants us to be happy.
I want us to drop smileys everywhere.
We need to drop smileys everywhere, okay. We are going to take a new camera. It's just an upgrade of what we had. So let's test it out today in this beautiful hike. We have heard about the garden route many times, and we couldn't wait to hike here. Let us tell you, it exceeded our expectations. It's starting to smell like seal. We know this smell from Namibia. It's really strong, and I'm sure we'll see the seal colonies soon because it stinks. They are all down there. Just stunning. The terrain changes constantly, and one hikes between thick bushes, on sand, rocks, and always enjoying incredible views of the crystal clear waters. We are going all the way there to the island. Who doesn't love a good dark chocolate after a hike? Without a doubt, this is going to be in the list of the most beautiful hikes we have done in this trip. Well done! That was a good one. That was so beautiful. Nick, if you're seeing this, thank you so much. We enjoyed the day really a lot. Let's change. Much better. We reparked the car and we're going to have some lunch here. Perfect. Some gnocchis with some tomato sauce. We didn't want to give up on trying camping in nature. So we researched the surroundings on Google Maps. Most of the area is full with forest plantations and farmland. One of these service roads had no signs to indicate this was private land, and we decided to take it. Nice camp for tonight. After an unsuccessful surf, we opted for driving directly to Jeffreys Bay, book a hostel, and finally enjoy some waves. We thought we could rest here, but in reality we were busy the whole time, as we had to figure out what to do during the 2 months of shipping to South America. We were glad to have a kitchen and a shelter place, especially when the weather turned really bad, and continued all the way until Cape Town. But more to that in the next episode. See ya!